tomorrow. My tomorrow must be greater than today. My tomorrow. My tomorrow. I know. That's it. My tomorrow must be greater than today. My tomorrow. My tomorrow. Hello, how are you? Angeline here after a week. I'm sorry, I had gone out of town and I didn't have Wi-Fi committed, so I'm back. Thank you for being there, and I thank God for today. Welcome. Today I want to stress on one thing. Remember, we are doing about adjustment, and it is us adjusting ourselves for what the situation is, and after that, how would we come through this turmoil? We need adjustment in all ways. Financial, health, emotion, physical, and spiritual. Right now, most of the spiritual teachings and everything we get online. Are you praying for yourself? Do you do meditation? Do you listen to spiritual teachings? Or your church, like today is Sunday? It is your work. It is my work. I did my meditation. I prayed today. And I'll listen to the preaching later because my gadget doesn't. It just blocks. I don't know what happens on Sundays. So I'll have to make sure that in the evening I listen to the YouTube or the live presentations. For myself, what about you? So the adjustment today, I want to say, I have to come through this a different person. A different person in what way? One, what have I learned? How have I been tolerant, patient, honest within or through this situation? What have I done physically? You know, the knowledge. And then physically, the activities I'm doing so that when all this is done, I have some skills. What are the skills I'm learning? I'm trying technology. I'm trying other things. That is me. I have to know what I'm trying physically doing. Then what are the routines, the good routines and habits that I've created to adjust to the aftermath, after COVID? I have to be a different person. Angeline, and you who is watching this, you have to be different, and different in a good way. Ready to be patient, ready to be honest, ready to act, ready to forgive, ready to look for what is it. Are you there for others? What is it that you have written out? Remember when we were doing getting unstuck, or if you have not seen that video, I did a video of 11 steps of getting unstuck, getting yourself unstuck in whatever situation you are in. Maybe you have lost a job, maybe you have financially low, environment, whatever your situation. Of course, schools are out and the private schools are really suffering. Are you one of them? Are you one who was in private school, teacher, private school student? That is just but one. There are other organizations suffering. Are you in one of them? How can you pick yourself up? So, number 5 was saying you need to activate your thinking capacity or activate the thinker in you. That means you're going to weed. What that means is the thinker in you should clarify what are weeds, what are good plants for you to harvest within your mind. Then you will weed out the weeds where they are, and then grow the roses and good harvest in your mind. We talked about that in another video, what to put in your mind. Okay, then activating the thinker in you will have to look for what changes you need to. Then plan for those changes and take actions so that you put them. Then persistently continue watering whatever you have put in your mind, whether it is your dream, your goals, your declaration of what you want to do. You have to water them continuously. When I say watering continuously, it has to be a routine and persistently doing it. Even if you are doing it each day for 10 minutes, you want it to be a writer. 10 minutes you're writing. Every day there is something you're writing. Every day you are listening to some meditation or motivation speaking. Whatever you had said you are going to do to weed the weeds from your mind and put the good roses, good harvest, good plants, good things in your mind. Positive affirmations. So you have to have positive affirmations every day. Persistently continuing watering the dreams of the roses is very important in that activating your thinker, the thinker in you. Yeah, we looked at so many types of thinkers. And I told you mine is analytical. I'm an analytical thinker. That means I take something and put it in steps. And that is always what I do in the presentation. I give you steps because that is how my mind is. You take one thing, adjustment, and then what is this adjustment? It's so big. So I put them in steps. And as I gave you the steps of adjusting, today I'm just adding 1 or 2, 3 things. With the adjustment, you have to be different at the end of the tunnel. Stop looking at the back. That's the first thing. Be here. And then the second thing, be present. Like today, I am present here. This is the 9th. It is a Sunday, but I'm presenting. I'm giving you the adjustment things. Be present in yourself. Like, do I know what I'm doing after this? Yes. I'm going to do some shopping. I'm going to see my grandson. I know my plan for the day. But here I am, awesomely. I'm present with what I'm doing now. What have I done since morning? I know them. But that is done and finished with. But now I have to be present. Here and now. And be productive. Then be committed with your actions. Remember, we have talked of every plan you can give, you can do, and say and declare to yourself and say, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to pray, I'm going to meditate. But if you don't take action, whatever actions you've put there with your schedule. You won't be committed, and you won't get the product. Remember the song, "My tomorrow will be better than today"? What I do today will make tomorrow a better day. I've washed my clothes today. I will not wash them tomorrow, but I'll have clean clothes to use. So I'll be able to do something else at that part of washing my clothes. Yes, that 1 hour for washing, I'll not use it tomorrow, but I'll do something else. Okay, so you have to be committed in the actions and the declaration and affirmations and prayer routine and meditation and exercise, eating right. Those are the things. Positive thinking. Remember the half glass full. We're looking at this. Be present with what is present. What do you have to use? Maybe you can just start with your physical. Go back to the physical service, the manual service. If you can't, maybe you are working somewhere and now you are laid off. Manual is using your physical. Like the teachers are doing the cleanup in the county. What can you do physically? Because you are okay. Thank God for your health every day, your emotions and everything. Your physical, what can you do? You can sing, you can volunteer, you can, what can you do physically? The services gets you the financial, gave you the certification, you'll be satisfied and feel okay, you'll get the finances, you'll get physically healthy and present, have the hope. So have a routine. Commitment is key for actions. Persistence. Now, the last thing is, whether you are taking action, but you are taking actions of things that you know later will not haunt you. You will not be guilty, or you will not look over your shoulder who is around to get into this place or walk around. Okay? Matthew McConaughey says, there are some things that you do that are SHIT, that later you go, what was that? Remember, they will be there. Where whatever you do, positive or negative, will still be with you and will define you. So try to get the problem solving and decision making daily right for you, so that you don't be afraid to walk around. Anything you do anywhere, remember, the world is watching. Maybe you are thinking it is in the secret. It will come out and it will follow you. All we do, what we think, what we do, what we follows you and makes who you are. Thank you so much for listening to this. And remember, the word reprachopa. Read, pray, action, honesty, and patience. But my general word is be honest in everything. In your health, in your mind, in your spirit, in your emotions, in your relationships, you'll be fine. Honesty. God bless.